Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. The holiday season is upon us, so I figured what better time is there to slap on my black lipstick and talk about Dark Souls. And today I'm going to review the Dark Souls comic, Age of Fire. Like the Bloodborne comics, these are released by Titan Comics, but with different writers and artists. This one is written by Ryan O'Sullivan with art from Anton Kokorev. And if you've been following the smaller volumes, this compilation encompasses volumes 1 through 4 and seems to be a standalone origin story. So I'll start at the beginning. It has a clever opening. The book assumes you already know the backstory while summarizing it really well, and it follows the story of a silver knight called Archon. In addition to that, I think it has an excellent grasp of Dark Souls lore. It begins with Archon demanding an army full of channelers release Guinevere's handmaidens, which is something that you'll see pretty often in the lore of Dark Souls 1. In Dark Souls 1, channelers, aside from being super annoying, are really well known for kidnapping handmaidens and then doing gruesome, terrible experiments on them. You'll see that in the lore of the Duke's archives. And I thought it was interesting to see them expand on that in this comic book. Throughout the story, you'll see Archon traveling to familiar vistas that you've seen in Lordran from Dark Souls 1. You'll immediately recognize it, and they're all stunningly illustrated. And overall, it's a gorgeous retelling of the backstory behind Dark Souls 1. Naturally, with an origin story like this one, they bring back some of our favorite beloved characters like Artorias here, as well as Gwyn and a few others that you'll recognize. But I even found that the new original characters that were introduced in the comic book to be refreshing in their own right as well. In addition to going into more detail about the channelers and the handmaidens, it also explores the speculative origins of the undead curse and the tragedy surrounding New Londo. And at the very end, I thought there was a super interesting twist that anyone who's played Dark Souls 1 will really appreciate. Overall, is buying this comic book a good way for you to spend your money or a good gift for the Dark Souls fan in your life? I'd say yes on two different counts. One is the story. It's a great and fascinating retelling of the origin story and mythos behind Dark Souls, and in addition, the art is absolutely stunning throughout. So not only do you get this gorgeous copy and back cover, every single page is completely and fully rendered in color. Overall, it's hard for me to describe how beautiful the art is without you at least seeing a sneak preview. There's Gwyn right there with some symbolism down here, which I'm sure that you'll recognize. But overall, this is just a treat to look at and read. I highly recommend it for anyone who likes the story of Dark Souls or who wants to know a little bit more about it who may not have had the opportunity to play the game yet. So have you guys read Dark Souls: The Age of Fire? I'd love to know what you think of it. Feel free to let me know in the comment section below. And if you liked this video, feel free to give me a thumbs up. I also have a Patreon page, which I will link down below. If you're interested in supporting this channel, I'll super appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Bye guys. Overall, you'll see appearances from some familiar faces. Well, you can't really see their faces, can you?